Hi, I'm Simon Taylor, the CEO and founder of HYCU, and we're here today with a very important client and partner from Zebra Technologies, Rama Gudhe, who is the Senior Director of Cloud Operations at Zebra. Rama, thank you so much for being here with us today. It's an excitement and an honor to have you here with us.
Thank you. No problem.
If you could, I'd love for you to speak a little bit about, our relationship, goes back now a couple of years. And I know that we started, purely with Google Cloud, and we've started to sort of expand the relationship in a number of different directions. I wonder if you could just talk a little bit about how you were first introduced to HYCU and how that relationship has kind of evolved over the last couple of years.
Yeah, so I think before we started the journey with HYCU, we were used to be Reflexes. We were part of Zebra. So we started talking about migrating our on-prem data centers to Google Cloud. So HYCU is already there in Zebra at some level within Zebra. So as we started looking at migrating our workload to Google Cloud, we were looking at different types of marketplace solutions like backup, obviously, and also we are going to use Google Cloud as infrastructure as a service, and we are primarily a SaaS provider. And I run the cloud operations. So during the journey, we heard about HYCU, then we started looking at more details, what it can do. And then around 2 years ago, we started the journey. And obviously, there were some things like we use DB2 as one of our database, and there were some shortcomings in how we do backup. I think within HYCU too, our team came forward to build features for us so that we can do some of these different database technologies, backups and stuff. So we started working with our product team, and we got a lot of help and support. And in addition to that, we were able to ask a few more additional features like snapshotting of databases, which is a very key thing for us to build our databases from production to non-production very fast. So we got some of these things and we started taking advantage of them. And that's how we started as a backup. And then as we moved a lot of our workload to GCP, we were looking at DR, disaster recovery solutions. And then again, we partnered with HYCU, and they started building some automation and some functionality that we need. And we are still continuing with that. And they are still enhancing the DR strategy for some of these things like Terraform, State, and things like that. So we are working with your team on that. And the next thing is, obviously, we are looking at your next generation of products, which is the rGraph and the rCloud products.
That's great to hear, Rama. It's amazing to think about, being a part of this journey. And, honestly, we at HYCU are grateful to be working with Zebra and with your team. It really has been quite a journey. When we look at the overall market landscape of data protection solutions, there are certainly quite a few of them. What would you say differentiates sort of the HYCU technology stack and technology suite and platform versus all the other data protection offerings in the marketplace?
From my perspective, HYCU, it's one is I look at how the product is. Is it easy to install? Easy to learn? Some of the products might have a lot of things to be installed and try things, agents. So one thing we liked is HYCU is an agentless one. That's one key thing. And I think it runs at a Zebra, at a corporate project level, which makes it easy. That's one thing. And the other thing also is basically for us, we look at the partnership, and also if you look at products, we may not have all the things in the product that meet our needs and our customer needs. And we would like to make sure a partner who is willing to put it into the roadmap, bring it quick to the market. And that's one thing we see as an asset with HYCU compared to some of the other vendors that we used to work. And same thing, we also sell products. So we also want our customers to be happy when they come to us. We want to give new features and things like that much faster so that the customer can take advantage. That's one big advantage we saw in this journey is you guys will put into your roadmap, bring things quickly to us so that we can operationalize whatever we need.
Well, thank you, sir. Certainly customer success is definitely near and dear to our hearts for sure. One of the things we talk a lot about at HYCU, Rama, is this idea of data silo sprawl. Where we think, 15, 20 years ago, we probably had data in 5 or 6 different baskets. And today, the average company has over 212 different data silos. I wonder, how do you sort of think about data silo sprawl in your business? And what are some of the ways in which HYCU's next gen technology might be able to support solving some of those problems?
We do have. We also grew through different acquisitions. So we have different software SaaS products,
Sure.
and each product. Right now we are trying to integrate and modernize our products also. As a part of it, if you look at it, we would like to take advantage of tools that can look at our data. Data is the key thing in any application, in any SaaS business that you think about. And then we wanted to make sure that our data is protected and highly available, and also make sure, because of different products, there might be different ways of doing things within an organization, so we can bring commonality. And obviously, we need to have a tool that can go and look at all the things and give us a single view or a dashboard so that we can look at and see how we do things, and is there anything better we can do, so that we can make sure we are meeting our customer expectations or any of the best practices we need to incorporate. So it'll become very easy to have a tool that can show us, instead of going around and putting this in spreadsheets or doing our own analysis and putting all these controls may not be an easy task. So that's one thing. We just started looking at your R Graph and R Cloud. I think your team is working with our Zebra team to look at it and install, and we are excited. We got a preview of a demo, but again, now it's going to be on the field to look at it and see how we can take advantage of some of these next generation products that you are bringing to the market.
Oh, thank you. It's wonderful to hear that. That's certainly something we're hearing from a lot of customers and partners, is with data silos sprawl, you've got that data in so many places. The ability to visualize where all that data is, what's protected, what's not, becomes more important than ever before. And obviously, we're thrilled to have you with us on that journey. So thank you for the support and the belief in HYCU, Rama. That means a lot to us. When you think about sort of the results, we've been here for a few years with you now, and obviously we hope to be here for many years more. What are some of the things that you would sort of come to mind for you in terms of thinking about the results that you've seen as an organization, having now worked with HYCU?
The key thing we see is, one thing we are using heavily is our snapshotting technology. So in the past, when we used to restore databases, we used to do file copies, and some of the big databases used to take days to bring it to our lower environments. And today we can create a clone of a copy of a database in a couple of hours. So that's a big win for us. That's one thing we wanted to definitely take advantage of it. And obviously Cloud SQL and other things we are trying to look at, because we are trying to migrate to Cloud SQL probably soon. So it looks like you guys have capabilities to take advantage of some of the Google native technologies. So as we move more and more into Google native technologies like Kubernetes and other native technologies, we definitely will take advantage of HYCU's capabilities in this space also. We are not there yet, but yes, we are moving aggressively to get there.
I think one thing for the audience, Zebra Technologies is a massive company. You guys have grown leaps and bounds even since we started working together. Maybe just to close out here, would you mind providing a few sort of quick notes around Zebra and its history, and maybe the size and scale of your organization?
So from a scales perspective, I am in the SaaS business, which is we call SaaS BU. So we have multiple lines of products where we sell our products to our customers. So my scope is limited to that. We are a big organization, and within that we have a small subset or a BU in the organization.
Sure.
So we do have multiple lines of products, and we are growing, and our business is growing, and we have a lot to do in cloud. And as I said, we started the cloud journey 2 years ago. We are a lot more ahead, and we are trying to take advantage of a lot of the new technologies, and we see a lot of growth potential for us. And also we will be adding a lot more new customers into our SaaS line of business.
That's great to hear. Well, Ron, thank you so much for spending time with us today here. We appreciate your partnership, and everything that we can do to support you, we'll continue to do on this journey. Thank you very much for your time.